Wilhelmina model paid to destroy Bill Cosby comes forward. Before we start down this road, this is what happened in 2004. A woman claimed she was assaulted in 2004 by Bill Cosby. The prosecutor said she didn't report it for over a year. No evidence. She never said she was raped. The rest happened over 30 years ago. The following information has been fact-checked and verified and provides evidence that Mr. Bill Cosby is being set up. The casting agent that contacted Choice provided the model with 2 addresses, one to the casting appointment at the Ritz-Carlton and a second address to Cosby's location. FYM, freeyourmindandthink.com, received this letter on 15 November 2014. Quote, I was going to send this email to FYN, but the feeding frenzy on Bill Cosby's character made my response necessary. In 1982, I had a photograph named Choice. A photographer named Choice. Choice was contacted by a casting agent. I was told to meet the client at the Ritz-Carlton for lunch in New York in the summer of '82. This client wanted to talk to me about a film project. I arrived at the Ritz-Carlton at 11:30 a.m. 2 male clients arrived, a Caucasian male, late 30s, and an Asian male, early 50s. They indicated that I'd be perfect for a film project. I was told the project paid $5,000 in cash. Now, before everybody goes crazy and go, oh, $5,000, that's nothing. We're talking about $5,000 in cash in 1982. That's the beginning of the 80s. I thought that was strange. Who pays $5,000 cash for a modeling job? The job was to meet Bill Cosby and try to seduce him. It would be a part of the script. I was confused by this job's request. They told me I would be recording the session to see if I was successful and believable. My response to them, I would like to meet Mr. Cosby first and discuss the script. They said no, it wasn't necessary to meet him. They said it was a spontaneous casting call. I've never in my life heard of a spontaneous casting call. As a legitimate model, that seems strange and unethical. I immediately turned down the job. The Asian man continued speaking and offered me $10,000 cash up front and $5,000 upon delivery of some seductive photos and some of his sperm. Sperm? I wasn't shocked when they said sperm. I then realized that these 2 men had unethical intentions. I excused myself, went to the bathroom, and then I left the hotel and went home. Now, as a model in New York, I've been offered drugs, trips around the world, films, videos, money from rich men, casting couch, and the list is endless. As a naive model, you're offered many compromising projects, but this blew my mind. I was offered $15,000 to seduce and destroy Bill Cosby. Why else would they need suggestive photos and sperm? I also realized that America has a history of oppressing, killing, and destroying successful and poor people of color. I wasn't going to send this letter to FYM, but the media lynching of one of our global icons, Bill Cosby, is simply unacceptable. Also, after watching Nightline, Associated Press, CNN, CBS, NPR, Fox, and many other news outlets blatantly misconstrued and lied about old dismissed allegations of Bill Cosby, I'm shocked by the lack of integrity of our major news media. Why would CNN, ABC, CBS, AP, and the like lie about 30-year-old untrue news? Nightline simply cut, deleted, and distorted the Cosby interview, making him appear guilty. What has happened to the integrity of our nation? I was offered $15,000 cash to discredit and ruin Bill Cosby's good name. I'm 100% convinced that all the women coming forward have been paid off to discredit Bill Cosby as well. Why? He is simply too powerful. His intentions is to empower people of color, and his net worth would anger any weak men. I think most people are good people. My intentions aren't to insult white people, but the facts are facts. It's a fact that 9/10 of the global population are people of color, and only 1/10 of the global population are whites, as in Ferguson. 21,000 people of color are controlled and abused by 60 white city officials. Reminds me of a plantation. The world doesn't want powerful people like Bill Cosby to empower people of color and teach them that we have always had the power in numbers and economically. Lest we forget, over the last 500 years, our government has hunted, oppressed, enslaved, and murdered millions of Indians, millions of black slaves, millions of people of color globally. Black Wall Street, Medgar Evers, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, the Black Panthers, Mike Brown, etc. In America in 2014, white police officers murders black unarmed men at a rate of every 28 hours, or murders unarmed black men 4.5 times more than white men. Gosh, black men only make up 6% of the American population, represents 51% of the prison population, while white men are 31% of the American population. A black man get murdered for selling 10-cent cigarettes he bought, while a white man can steal trillions of dollars from the banks, causes a global recession, and not even indictment. Sadly, America has a long history of killing and oppressing powerful and poor people of color. This is why I came forward. I hope this open letter reaches the media and our beloved Bill Cosby and his loving family. I have been a member of FYM for 2 years, and I trust, because they are open source sharing community, FYM educates people on creating a world that provides free housing, free organic health food sources, free educational sources, free healthcare for all, and heals the earth. FYM has nothing to gain by posting this open letter, and I simply don't trust the news media. Please don't get angry at my photographer, the modeling agency, and or FYM. I simply came forward because no one should lose their good name because of an allegation or lie. It's like burning a witch to death because her neighbor said she was a witch. I hope we are better than religious practices. I have to say, I'm very disappointed in how the media frames the news. Now, we don't have the name of the model in question, but this news outlet has said that they have verified the story, vetted it, and they did give out the photographer's name, Choice. So you can go look this up. You can go look up the photographer. This is 1982 that she's saying that this happened. I think this is a bombshell. Thank you for watching the Shakaama Live Show.